like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Girl, too much boob. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 11 Reunion Part 1. It is a 3-part reunion. And I'm like, do we need 3 parts? I'm not sure. But we're going to get into it nonetheless. Okay? First things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole J-Bird, dun 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 dun, and all that good shit. Y'all know it's late, so I ain't trying to yell. Okay? I ain't trying to yell. So do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. And so always hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I have new content available. So we're gonna first start with the fashions, okay? The fashions of the night. So, all the ladies looked good. I did not like Eva's dress. Okay, so that is a shot of them all standing up in their dresses. Um, I didn't feel like going to get one-on-one pictures of each person. That was team too much. But I will show them in a better fashion. So that you see them all standing up. You see it. You see Annie's little suit. You see. Okay. So, first we have one side of the couch. So this is why I did not like Eva's dress. It was too much at the bottom. It was very much wedding dress like. I felt like it was too ruffly. It wasn't a cute sit down outfit. It's a cute outfit if you want a photo shoot and the wind blowing and you moving, but sitting down it looked like you fell in your grandma curtains and your grandma heels and you're all wrapped up. And it's not an ugly dress. It's a cute, again, the dress standing up, you know, it's cute. It's real cute. Because cute standing up in that way, okay? And that picture is cute. However, when you sitting down and the ruffles just, looking a little flat, and you have just all this dress, I feel like it was too much fabric and it wasn't a good look for a sit down. Like I've said in every review that I do for a reunion, people have to, when I did the Potomac, what's it, Potomac? Yeah, Potomac. When I did Married to Medicine, when I did Love and Hip Hops, I said they have to think about what they're gonna look like sitting down because you're sitting down for most of the episode. It don't matter how it looks when you standing up because no one's gonna see that for the long run. We're gonna see you sitting. So I didn't like Eva's look as a sitting look. Cynthia looks gorgeous as usual. She's a whole golden goddess. Now, the color of her dress was amazing. Her makeup I loved. I did not like her hair. I know it was real short and simple. I didn't like it. I felt like it was a little bit too short and simple. Like I wish she would have just done something with it. I feel like Eva has always done different things with her hair. So she had she chopped her hair off. I get that, but I'm like, girl, you gonna come to well, I think I have one more picture of her, a close-up picture of her face. And of course, we know she's gorgeous. Like, that's not even a question. But I mean, I just think the hair is so simple. She looks like Robin Dixon in season 1 of Potomac, or season 2 of Potomac. Um, it's so simple. Makeup was fine. Lashes is, fly away length. But I don't like her hair. I don't like her hair. I wish she would have done something else with it. Again, Cynthia looks great. Boobs look great. Dress look great. Legs is flawless. I can't much see her shoes, but I'm sure there's some kind of heel. Her hair is basic, Cynthia, and I don't mean basic in a bad way. I mean basically Cynthia always has great look. She's a model. Okay, she's mother, as they would call her. Portia's look was really, really pretty. I would say that. She, it was a whole, y'all know I was trying not to show y'all whole looks, but Portia's look, I do want to show y'all Portia standing up. I hate using stuff where people put their whole tag thing. So this is Portia dress for her. It was a lot. But it was cute. It was cute. It was long. It fit her well. It showed her belly off great. She looks happy or whatever. I did not like her hair. Her hair, the little bouffant is what I would call it. I just thought the edges was too much. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't like a bad one. I just kept noticing. I'm like, it's big hair and the little edit stuff. And Portia usually does really, really good with her hair most of the time. But every once in a while, there's some that I don't like. And I didn't like this hair. But I think the hair went with the dress. So I get why she did it. But a little piece of her edits just kind of made me a little bit like, I don't like it. And now the other side of the couch. Let's see where that photo is. I know the fashions is always first. Now this one's a little bit blurry. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I think I do have Candy Shamari's looks. I don't have a tall one, Nene. No, so Nene, I felt like even though the dress is nice, Nene's personality just makes me not like her. So I can admit that it's hard for me to like what she's wearing. The shoes are fabulous. I'm sure the dress was somebody fabulous as well, but the person wearing the dress, I can't rock with her. She don't look bad though. She looks nice. She looks fine. But I mean, she just irks my nerves. So I'm just like, I give zero fucks the same way she gave zero fucks at her reunion. Well, no, she gave a lot of fucks. She acted like she didn't, but she, we'll talk about that in a second. Candy and Shamari. This is not a good picture of Candy. Amazing, but crazy because it's blurry. But it was the best one I could get of them three sitting there. But this is Candy. So I liked her hair because it's completely different. I like different. I hate when they always had the same. Like Portia's hair. Portia's hair was different, and Portia's hair, the style matched her dress. I just again did not like a part of the edits of her wig. But it was different, so I like that. And Candy's look, I like it. I like the bang. I do feel like the bang could have been maybe an inch shorter. Maybe the bang could have been like right above her eyebrows. I mean, right above her eyelids, like right below where her eyebrows end or something like that. Like, this is a tad bit shorter. I like the pony. It was just a different look. It was, and she looked cute throughout the episode. I do think I like Candy's look. I like Shamari's look the best. I do. I like Shamari's look, but the gold dress was really, really cute. Okay, long and fitted. I thought it was cute. Shamari dress. I could just put them up one by one. See, I'm not working hard. I'm working too much. Shamari's dress. This is my absolute favorite dress. Now, at one point in the reunion, Eva said, because I think Andy asked her, because Shamara was the one where they said, oh, she had fashion, she needed fashion advice, she didn't know this, she didn't know that, or whatever. And so they asked Eva, since I guess, I don't know why, but because Eva was one being shady about how she dressed, how she thought Shamari looked, and she said she felt like Shamari's dress was too long. I said, Eva, girl, you can't talk, because your whole... Let me compare, okay? Because we're going to do the fashions, let's you do the fashions. For Eva to say that Shamari's dress had it was too long. Because again, each lady kind of had a matching color to the person across the way. So they both had the greenish colors. I'm like, Eva, even if you felt like Shamari's dress at the bottom was too long, your dress just had too much fabric. And sometimes the dress will have a lot. Portia's dress was way too, it was all the extra. It was extra. Read all about it. And you didn't say that Portia's dress was too damn long, and she had a whole wedding train. Okay, a whole wedding train. So Eva was just being Eva. And was being, petty Ann. But again, I do feel like that Shamari's dress is the one I like the most. Her hair was simple Shamari as well. I think hair-wise, Cynthia had the best hair. Okay, I'll say Cynthia had the best hair. And, but, for the most part, They all look great. You know, we'll say that. But yeah, I picked Shamara for best dress. I picked Cynthia for best hair. I picked Portia for best makeup because Mama looks flawless. Candy's dress comes in a strong second for me for best dress, and I do love the difference of her hair. Nene just blends in. You know, Eva gives model tease. Her face looks like it could have been tweaked a little bit, but I think her lips may just be swollen and she just may be contoured a lot. So yeah. So that was all the fashion. So y'all see what they look like, and now we can get on with the show. Now again, we see all the ladies arriving, basically, getting there like 5 a.m., having to do hair and makeup and all that stuff. And for the most part, we see Andy talking to Candy and talking to Cynthia. He talked to Nene a little bit too, who, we don't really care about Nene. But I do think it's, when Candy met up with Andy, we came to the back, and Candy's like, I watched the show because remember the reunion was taped a couple weeks ago, so they have to send the ladies the final episodes for them to watch before they come to the reunion, even though the episodes have not aired yet. So she said, I watched the last episodes or whatever, and I don't like how, it made it seem like we were lying and we were scheming and scamming to get Kenya there. It's like, I can tell you the truth 100% honestly. Cynthia did not know that Kenya was coming. And said, I believe Candy. I can wholeheartedly believe that because people will tell someone, I'm not coming to surprise them. So I don't think it's a scam or a scam at all. Cynthia saying how, for her, it's like I thought me and Nene was really good friends. But watching the show, I'm hurt because I seen things that she was saying. And it's true. Even though Nene feel like Cynthia did whatever, the things Nene was saying in the confessionals all season was shady boot shit that you would think a friend wouldn't say about a friend. So it was as if Nene already was in her feelings about Cynthia for whatever reason, because she always is. But Nene was saying shady shit about everybody. She really was. But Cynthia was getting all emotions, like, it made me feel some kind of way because I didn't expect that from her. Truth be told. So we do see Nene on the phone talking to Marlo. Marlo ain't there yet. And then again, but they've all watched the show. I'm guessing they maybe did not show Marlo the rest of the show because I don't think she wasn't really part of the last of it. I don't think she was. Or who knows? I don't know because she's not a real cast member. But her and Nene are saying, oh yeah, I knew they Nene. They trying to, I knew they had alliances. They all working together against me to get that girl back on the show. And saying Candy sneaky because she was all hugging me and told me how much that she loved me and and I'm like, Nene, you really out here thinking that you matter so much that someone's out here trying to plot against you? Girl, we don't care about you. And not even in the mean, you don't matter way, but in the bitch, you know how much things people are going on to be worried about trying to conspire. No, you are no one to take down on that show. You're not. Like, you're not. I feel like as long as Nene is there, so will Candy and so will Cynthia be there. I feel like because they are the three ones who have been there the longest, I don't see them going anywhere at all. I feel like if they move anybody around, it'd be, who could they move around? I don't think they're going to move anybody around. I think they're going to add Tanya. I think they're going to bring back Kenya. And it's going to be more. I think Eva get her piece taken away, but she will be a friend of the show because she don't get that much. I don't believe they're going to make Cynthia a friend of the show. I feel like that would be like a big slap in the face. But I wouldn't put it past them. I don't see them taking away Portia's Peach because she has a whole baby and she's getting married, and Candy going through the circusy things. So I think since I feel like Nene's craziness is just Nene being crazy. But for her to be acting like, what I'm saying, and I don't have no issue with Kenya, and I feel like Cynthia is the reason Cynthia be saying stuff to Kenya, saying stuff to me, and she's the real cause of me and Kenya's issue. And my thing with that is, if you notice, Nene keeps saying she don't have an issue with Kenya. She keeps saying that, but she also don't want to be around Kenya. I've never seen someone say I don't have no issue with so and so, but then get mad if someone brings so and so around. If I don't have no issue with you, I give zero fucks about you being at somebody else's party. I give no fucks. Period. And when you know that Cynthia is friends with Kenya, you can't make it seem as if she's sneaky about shit. You know she friends with both of y'all. You are aware of that. Nene be looking for scapegoats to get out of her bullshit. Nene was a bitch all season. And to pivot away from her being a bitch, let me point the finger at everybody else. Point. And it's just aggravating. So girl, the fuck. So we do see they start off with talking to Portia about how she has, manifested her current situation. Last season, she said that she would hopefully be pregnant and married or have a man this season. And she got a man, a baby, a ring. She got all the blessings in the world. So, she manifested her own destiny. And that's amazing. And then, they asked her about the baby shower. And so, I had a great baby shower. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Fun. Blah, blah, blah. Was everybody there? She's like, well, some people couldn't make it, you know what I'm saying? And some people couldn't make it, but their presence was felt. So we find out that Nene didn't go at all. Neither did Candy, but Candy sent gifts upon gifts upon gifts. And what I can appreciate is Candy and Portia, you can tell they are rebuilding not a friendship, but I can be around you with no issue, and you cool with me, I'm cool with you, and we don't have no issue ship. Meaning we can coexist and be in the same vicinity. We can co-work together, and it's fine. I don't have to go to your events. You have to come to my events, but I will still support you in my own way of sending you something for something. And if we are at someone else's event, we are perfectly fine being around each other. That's how adults act, okay? Nene take notes, which she probably won't because she don't write shit down. Anyway, Nene then says how, she wasn't there and she didn't send no gift. Because Portia was like, I didn't see a gift. Baby, I missed it from Nene. She's like, no, you didn't miss it. I didn't get you one. I'm like, see, the bitchiness. They then bring up, well, you said, like, were you like, cause you were in LA at Floyd Mayweather's birthday party. And then she said, no, I was in Canada. They show what happens live episode where she said she was in Canada, shoot some show. I remember around Portia's baby shower. And I remember her seeing pictures of Nene at Floyd's birthday party. I can't remember if it was on the same day. I can't remember that. But I feel like I do believe that's what happened. Now, whether Nene was in LA for Floyd's birthday party and then flew to Canada, I have no idea. But I can recall seeing pictures of Nene with Floyd Mayweather at his birthday party. And I remember seeing pictures of Portia's baby shower. And I just can't remember the time of it or whatever. So, but Portia, like, you know what, I'm fine and I don't care. I had a good time. I got good gifts. It is what it is. So at this point in time, I don't have to lie. I was in Canada and, and golden, she called it golden. I think she referred to Cynthia as golden because she knew in the gold dress. I would have said, bitch, I have a name. Her name was Cynthia. And Nene had a way to refer to people in a shady way, trying to be bitchy. Oh, golden, or friend, or sis. Like all the bullshit. Nene's a fucking child. Anyway, from there, they go into how great of a year Portia had. Finding love, getting pregnant, getting engaged, and all that good stuff. She do bring up how they're also working on things, how they have to, they want to enjoy the baby because the stress of a wedding and all that stuff was kind of wearing on them. The prenup has to be ironed out, and that's the whole thing. She brings up how, they're like, well, how are you and his mom doing now? Because the mom was a little bit, iffy. And she's like, well, it's going or whatever, it's, basically the mom has an issue, not an issue, but the mom has a tendency to always have an opinion on stuff. So I get what she mean. Like, she like, we cool, but she still be, saying, put her 2 cents in, which can cause issue. And they, like, probably when the baby get here, things will change up because it'll be a whole different thing. But I like how Portia said, like, we're going to enjoy this moment first, birth on our baby, and then we'll do the wedding stuff. Because sometimes doing both, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, she was smart in that. But she do say, hopefully, things will get better. Okay, and they do, and again, her and Dennis are a new couple. They're gonna be new parents. You don't really know his family that well, so that sometimes it takes time. Like, again, you got pregnant like a couple months into the relationship, so it's not weird that she's saying how they're still building good relationships with each other's families. His mama, let's say his mama. Anyway, we do see Andy asking Portia, like, well, since you're gonna be a working mother, like, would you ever think to ask Candy about being a working mom? Seeing as that topic comes up a lot within Candy's situation. And, she said, we know only Riley said that she doing a bad job. Everybody else said she doing good. She's like, so I would definitely, ask Candy. I would definitely ask Candy. And I like how Candy told her, you know what I'm saying? She gave her some good advice. I don't know what it was, but some good advice. And I like that Portia listened. And Candy was appreciative that Portia said, like, yeah, I would go to her. Again, grown women being able to coexist and, after some bullshit was afoot and it's fine. So Portia bring up how she's having a C-section because she is not made for vaginal birth. And I was like, girl, trust me, I get it. They asked Nene, Nene, you live down the street. Have you went to go visit Portia, like check on Portia? She was like, no. I haven't. I'm like, girl. So then again to how Nene had not showed up at all for much of Portia's pregnancy, at least since after Portia announced she was pregnant. Now, we do know when Portia was saying she thought she was pregnant, Nene was happy at that point. Since then, Nene has become a whole different Nene, okay? Now, it is what it is. So, Portia saying how, no, Nene said how she didn't go to, because Nene didn't go to the gender reveal, the baby shower. She brought up how Nene didn't go to something else last season, So she's like, Nene has not showed up to her stuff, but Nene was saying at whoever else's event that it's Portia who don't show up and support other people. So they're going back and forth. So when Portia said, well, tell me an event I didn't go to. I don't keep track of what events you go to. And she said, well, clearly you must have if you saying I don't go to stuff. And I said, girl, that's true. Because unless you keep track of where I go, then why you can't say I don't come to stuff. So, Nene, you lost that one. But she still don't want to, she don't have no answer for it. She's like, it is what it is. But Nene do say, like, I give out what I get, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And you don't come to nothing. Nene in this whole reunion did not really want to discuss anything. Nene in this reunion was like, I don't care. Oh, well. I don't care. Oh, well. I don't talk about it. Well, bitch, why you here? Why? Oh, for a check. Okay, just wanted to be sure. So when Portia's like, you know what, I was kind of disappointed that she just wasn't coming to stuff. Oh, you sad? Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? Too bad. Too bad. I'm like, Nene is a fucking child. Nene is really a child who irks all my nerves. They was going back and forth a little bit with whatever. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. It was tiresome. Nene was irking my nerves this whole reunion. She had some of it. She didn't say shit. She just sat there looking dumb diddy. But when she was talking, it was just avoiding stuff or making excuses for stuff. Nene don't own her shit. She don't. Like, she didn't own. Girl. Next, because I don't want to get into the bullshit. Because again, this reunion wasn't much, but because I did 10 minutes of of fashion, I don't want this to be too long of a review. So Eva. They get into Eva being shady and how she needs to own her shade. So they show all the shady shit that she said all season. And then she said, you know what, I do own my shadiness. She said, but for me, what y'all were calling shade, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it differently. And I was like, I mean, I get that can happen. Because what someone might not find shady, someone else may find shady. And I feel like because Eva maybe be the shadiest and she was throwing subtle shade, she probably felt like, oh, this is nothing. But I'm like, she knew she was being shady. But at least she said, I own it, but I didn't realize what it was. Eva, own it, girl. Just fucking own it. So Nene then said, well, I didn't like when she said that I make everything about me. Like, I didn't like that. And girl, when Eva said, well, you do. Okay, that's what you do. At my bridal shower in Tokyo, you did that. At my wedding, you do. You made it wasn't even about me. It was about a whole other person. Nene, the point of making something about you, it means whatever you have going on, you make people focus on how you feeling at someone else's event. So at Eva's bridal shower, you were making people worry about how you were about you and Greg arguing. Even though Eva had a whole grandfather dying, you still made it about you. At Eva's wedding, you made it about you and Greg and your arguments. Okay, you made it about you. You do make things about you. Oh my God, I'm going through so much. Oh my God. Oh my God, help me. Girl, it seemed too much. So I get Eva saying like you make a lot about you, and it's true. And then you just don't want to own that. But Eve, like you know what I'm saying, is that why we have issues? Is that why you have this like this aggression? Like you're coming at me. It's this aggression within you. I don't know. What are you talking about? Nene won't play dictionary. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bitch, she means that you make shit about you, and right now, bitch, you bad aggressive because you all up in your feelings. She said you all up in your feelings, and I see that. What do you mean, Eva? What do you bitch? Look it up in the dictionary. But I digress. Anyway, you can tell that Nene is bothered. She is bothered to her core. Okay, Nene is bothered all the way back to her original face from season 1. She's very, very bothered. And she's acting as if she isn't, but she is. So we see that whole thing. So, but she's the most bothered in my opinion. They asked Nene like, well, how do you first met Eva years ago when you brought her to the show? So you said, how has she changed from back then or whatever? Well, she didn't say much before. She didn't say much, but now she's she says all this, she says everything. Well, yeah, she's speaking up for herself. Like I think Eva had to wait to be a full peach holder. And she became a full peach holder, and she didn't watch the season, and she see how they do things and how they react, and she caught on. She caught on. I feel like Nene try to bring people on the show who gonna suck her clit. Okay, that's what she do. And when they don't, when they prefer penis and not her click, and they like, I don't want you selling. Okay, she gets upset. The only person who Nene brought around who was still, you know what I'm saying, sucking from her teat, okay, all kind of sexual innuendos, is Marlo. But she brought Eva on as her backup, and Eva like, bitch, can't do it because Nene wants someone to be a follower. Even with Tanya, she wanted Tanya to be a little minion, and Tanya kind of was her own person, and we like Tanya. And now what? She don't like Tanya, and now they say that Tanya and Eva are friends because Nene don't want her to be the friend girl. Anyway, they bring up no name drunk girl, okay, Yvonne or Joanna, whatever her name is, and they ask Eva, did you really not know her? Now, Portia like, girl, the people I know, they said that she was that bitch up in Clark Atlanta. She was that bitch, and Eva still like, I did not know her. Well, y'all had similar best friends. Like, no, it's like people we don't have the same best friend. We know someone. We both know the same person, and we're both good friends with her. But that don't mean that I know her friends. That is very, very true. Me and Karla are best friends, but Karla has people who I have no idea who they are, and I have friends who she don't know who they are. So you can't say just because a person has a close friend in common that they know that person too. I just can't. And what I like that Eva said was, she's like, and I found out that in school she went by the name Gail. She didn't go by Yvonne or no name drunk girl. Okay, she went by Gail, and that's true. If I went to college 20 years ago and a girl named Gail was popular 20 years ago, and I was not her friend, but I knew that she was popular on campus, I'm not gonna think 20 years later that Yvonne is Gail from Clark Atlanta. I ain't gonna think that girl the fuck by. It's people who I am friends with people now who told me, who said they went to my high school. Okay, they have pictures of themselves at my high school. I have no idea who they are. We friends now, but I did not know them then. And there are people who I knew then who, if I see them now, I'd be like, did I know you? We in pictures together? Were we? Let me see. Oh, there we are. Okay, I don't fucking remember, but I mean, it is what it is. But it makes sense for me for Eva to say her name wasn't Yvonne back then; it was Gail. So I did not know Yvonne from Clark Atlanta. But anyway, so we do see the whole thing where they talk about Eva in the comments she made about Shamia, how Shamia was black with no Q, and Candy felt like it was in some way referencing the fact that Shamia was a dark skinned girl. She's BLACK, black. That's the color. Anyway, in the moment, Candy said in the moment of that, that's a fucked up comment. She did say that. In the confessional, we know that they asked you stuff, and she answered. She's like, I felt like she was talking about, Shamia's skin tone. I just thought it was a fucked up comment. It was a thing. And Candy did talk about it on her YouTube page, but she explained how she did not realize how Eva meant it, but that's how she took it. Whatever. So Eva still is adamant. Well, I can't believe you said that, and you saying because of you saying that made other people believe that's how I meant it. Da, 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 da. And my thing is, you can't say something that offends someone and get upset that you said something that seems it could be offensive and then say, well, you took it wrong. My thing is, with the way Candy took it, it kind of makes sense. When Eva then said, well, no, I said she was black with no Q because I meant she wasn't in the singing group. I'm looking like, what? And Candy was like, we wasn't even talking about the group at that point. Like, what is you talking? It was Eva says something inappropriate, or she just says something fucked up that someone. Because then she also said, well, Candy, you consider dark skin, you would be mad. She's like, right, and that's why I said. In the moment, it was fucked up. But Eva made it seem as if, well, you didn't say nothing at the time. And she said, I did. Run the goddamn tape back. And right there, King's like, that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. She did say it in the moment, but she's like, I just was like, whatever, and move past it. Eva, I think, has an issue to where she do something, she say something, and when she get caught out on it, she has some reason or some excuse to why it's not how someone took it. But I'm like, if you keep saying shit that people take a certain way, then you need to be more conscious of what you say. Okay? Because if not, you're going to consistently have people who misinterpret your words because you keep saying stupid shit or shady shit. Or things like a girl who happens to be of a darker skin is black with no Q. So she's BLACK. And I'm like, girl, it was just stupid. Anyway, but Candy said, I accept the fact that she's saying that what she meant wasn't how I received it. But I feel like in that same token, what Eva should have said was, and I apologize if you felt I meant it in a rude way. But who gives a fuck? Anyway, they bring up Candy. Candy's going through with her surrogacy. At that point, this person was going to be inseminated a week later. So by now, Candy has a whole baby roasting in somebody's oven. Andy then brings up how when he found out that they was thinking about surrogacy, that he called Candy and talked to Candy. But at that point in time, Candy and them did not know that he was baking the baby in someone else's oven too. And so he said, yeah, we just talked or whatever. And again, he didn't tell her what was going on with him. And it was a great conversation or whatever. And he said it was one thing that she said that kind of stood out to me. And Candy had said, like, I guess I'm going to have a baby mama. Because she felt like, because the surrogate is the one carrying my baby, like, that's the baby's mom too in some sort of way. And what Andy said to her was like, don't say that, don't ever say that. Like, you have to know from the beginning that that's you're the baby's mom. It's you, it's not her. And I feel like that's a reason to why more people are speaking out about surrogacy and how it kind of goes and the different feelings about it, because some people I feel like will be less likely to do it if they feel that way. Like some people feel like, what if I don't have a connection to my child, you know what I'm saying, and those kind of things. So I'm happy that Andy was able to talk to her. Andy brought up how when he talked to his surrogate, how he asked her, like, would you mind if I was in the room with you and if you handed me the baby, and the girl said, I can't wait for you to hold your child, meaning the surrogate 100% understood it's his child. I'm just the vessel. It's his child. So that was great. We do see how they what else to talk about? The whole dungeon thing and the whole when Mama Joyce said Ty was the lemon and lemonade and all that stuff. And now they're going to have Ty. It's going to be their own brand lemonade at OLG. They is forever making moves with money, okay? Portia saying how she feel like she should get a piece of money for the dungeon. Sister kind of came her. They laughed at that. Also, Candy being on Big Brother, she said the reason she did it was because Riley suggested it. Because Riley loves the show. And, Shamari brings up how she could never do it because she would not be able to be away from her kids for that long. But Shamari, I feel like she's been a housewife for so long. I think it's going to take her some time to realize you can leave the house for like a day. Just like a day and be okay. And your kids going to be okay too. They then get into all the stuff that was on social media. So, we see the whole, let me see them shoulders bouncing. Dun, dun, dun. The whole Shamari and Ronnie the thing. They show, Cynthia and Mike posting stuff about each other all the time. Saying hashtag chill. They then get into Nene and how she was all over IG and Twitter and all that shit. All that shit. And, Cynthia said how her and Mike is good, whatever, and they are hashtag chill. Now, as far as Nene is concerned, Nene had brought up how she felt like Cynthia and what she said, them always posting each other on that's insecure. And they're like, why is that insecure? Well, I mean the hashtag, that's just too much. I'm like, bitch, what the heck, girl? Nene is she just sucks the life. Nene is so unhappy. She is so unhappy right now that she enjoys this shit of just fussing with other people for no damn reason. You think because someone has a hashtag for their relationship that they're insecure? Girl, the fuck bye. So they show how she was posting all her little Greg ain't shit this and Greg be mean that and I can't believe I can't, all this stuff. And then they show this one thing she posted, and I didn't want to write it all the way down. I just took a screenshot of it. And here we go. So Nene posted this. And, have you ever had a close friend that was sleeping, Lord Jesus, that was setting you up for the kill? They gag is, you know it though. They, however, want everybody to think they are nice, pretty, and supportive, but whether they are insecure, not that pretty, not talented, and certainly not nice. Their day is coming. So, the people kept thinking that you're talking about Cynthia. And Cynthia said, when I saw it, you know what I'm saying? And they show each housewife saying, well, who's talking about? I don't know. It must be. It ain't me. It ain't me. So Cynthia said how she called Nene and talked to her about it because when I saw it, I was like, I'm not insecure. I'm not, I'm cute. I'm not any of these things. But when she said a close friend, I wondered, like, what? Nene then say, you couldn't have thought, I meant you if I said close friend. Like, you couldn't have meant that. You can't. I'm like, girl, it's the bullshit of it. So, they then ask her, Cynthia just like, oh, so we not close? We are not, well, this not close friends. So Cynthia say, you know what? She said she won't talk about me, so let's move on. And I'm like, well, that's very true. So Nene goes into the whole thing, how, what I'm saying, she will confront her friends, her friends, if she needs to, but just her friends. She keeps reiterating how the word friend means if she has an issue with one of the castmates, she don't have to talk to them off camera or off social media. She can talk to them in those terms because they're not her friend. I don't really care. I really don't care. And when Portia was like, oh, because Nene kept just being aggravating. And then Nene then says, oh, I'm so big over here. Blimps. And I'm like, bitch, she's pregnant. Nene, girl. Anyway, they then get to Nene talking about how I can post what I want to post. It's my Twitter. It's my Instagram. I can post whatever because Cynthia and Candy do say, like, we did feel like she didn't have to post stuff about her and Greg because it wasn't our business. You know what I'm saying? It was not our business. And I don't care. I don't care about their opinions. I don't care about them girls. I don't care. And then said, you posted it on social media. So you posted it because you wanted people's opinions, right? She's like, well, yeah. He like, oh, so you don't want the opinions of people of a post. You post it for opinions. Don't do that, Andy. But it's true. It's true. You posted something on social media to get people's opinions. And now you say that you don't care about their opinions. I don't care. It's my page. I can post what I want. And she can. She wholeheartedly can, but I don't care at all. And then they get into the thing of Nene thinking that Cynthia, in some way, shape, or form, is insecure in her relationship because of the whole chill hashtag. And then they kind of going back and forth with the whole word friend, and it goes off. And we have to wait for, part two. Let me tell you this. Nene on some bullshit. Nene on some bullshit, and I ain't here for it. Like, it's just aggravating. It's pointless. Nene needs to have several seats, take a season or two off, get herself together, okay? Get her a new wig or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Make money elsewhere, and then come back and regroup. Because right now, she's the negative one. She is the negative one. Bring back Kenya. Bring back Shrek. Hell, bring back Phaedra. Y'all know I can't stand Phaedra. But just put Nene ass on timeout. Don't bring back Kim now. Don't bring back Kim. Don't ever do that. But Nene can go have several fucking seats and bitch I don't care stadium. And I'm done. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.